Okay, so let's look at the line and how to rewrite an equation in one form to this other form, y equals mx plus c, which will allow us to identify m, the slope, and the intersection of the y-axis c. Okay, so we're given x plus y minus 4 equals 0. Well, keep the y to the left of the equal sign and bring over your x, becomes minus x, and bring over your minus 4, becomes plus 4. And that's this equation rewritten in the form y equals something x plus c, and we note here that our slope is the coefficient of the x, it's minus 1. 3x plus y minus 5 equals 0. So keep our y here, our equal sign, bring over the 3x minus 5 becomes plus 5. So again, our slope is minus 3, i.e. y equals minus 3x plus 5. So there's a particular skill, and the skill is to rewrite an equation in this form to an equation into y equals mx plus c. So look at this one. 2x plus 3y minus 7 equals 0. So leave the 3y here, bring over your 2x, becomes minus 2x, bring over your minus 7 to become plus 7. And now, because we've 3 times y, we'll simply divide this term and this term by 3. So y becomes minus 2 over 3x plus 7 over 3. So our slope is minus 2 over 3. 5x minus 2y plus 3 equals 0. So we leave our minus 2y this side, bring over our 5x, becomes minus 5x, and our plus 3 becomes minus 3. So now we want to get rid of this minus sign, so we'll multiply all the terms by minus 1, and so that we get plus 2y equals plus 5x plus 3. Now we want to deal with this 2, so we'll divide all the terms on this side, all the terms by 2. So we've this 5 over 2 times x plus this 3 over 2. So our slope is actually 5 over 2. 3x plus 4y minus 2 equals 0. Here's our 4y. Bring over our 3x minus 3x, our minus 2 becomes plus 2. Then divide all the terms by the 4, so we get minus 3 over 4. X plus 2 over 4, our slope is minus 3 over 4. 3x minus 4y plus 6 equals 0. Our minus 4 stays here. Our 3x becomes minus 3x. Our 6 becomes minus 6. So we then have 4y is equal to 3x plus 6. So now we need to divide these two terms by the 4. So we have y equals 3 over 4 plus 6 over 4. So that's the same as y equals 3 over 4 x plus 3 over 2. So this again is our slope. Okay, another skill now. Express the line L, which has the equation 2x plus 3y minus 7 equals 0 in the form y equals mx plus c. So 2x plus 3y minus 7 equals 0. Leave our 3y here, bring over our 2x and our minus 7 become minus 2x plus 7. Now, if 3y is equal to all of this, then y is equal to minus 2 over 3x. I left out my x there, sorry. Plus 7 over 3. So our slope is minus 2 over 3. Now, the slope of this line, L, is minus 2 over 3. So what is the slope of any line parallel to L? Well, it's the same, isn't it? It's minus 2 over 3. And what is the slope of any line perpendicular to L? Well, if the slope of L, m subscript L, is minus 2 over 3, which we've found out all along, then the slope m of any line perpendicular to it must be this slope inverted, so 2 over 3 becomes 3 over 2, and we change the sign from negative to positive. So be careful to change the sign and invert it. Find the slope of the line 2x plus y minus 4 equals 0. So we should know by now just to rewrite that in the form y equals mx plus c. So we have y is equal to minus 2x plus 4, so our slope is minus 2. Given that now, we're asked to find the equation of the line through the point 2, 4, and which is parallel to this line here. So we know the slope of this line is minus 2. So the slope of this line, which we're looking to work with now, must have the same slope because it's parallel. So we know the point is 2, 4. That's our x1, y1 values. the slope is parallel, then the slope is equal to -2. So we use the formula then to find the equation of the line. Y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. So if we plug in our values for y1 and x1, we get y minus 4 equals -2 by x minus 2. Y minus 4 equals -2x plus 4. Now remember, we always want to rewrite it in terms of x, y, and a constant equal to 0. So we bring over our 2x, become plus 2x plus our y minus this 4 and minus that 4. So we get 2x plus y minus 8 equals 0. That's the equation of this line, which passes through the point 2, 4 and has a slope parallel to this. So therefore the slope is -2. So this is about finding equations of other lines. Okay, so first of all, find the slope of the line 2x minus 3y plus 1 equals 0. So again, we just let -3y equal to -2x minus 1, bringing those over here. So we're rewriting these formulas, remember, we're not rearranging the formula as such, we're just rewriting use the same method always for the line chapter. So we've -3y, we want to make that plus 3y, so we hit every term here with -1, so we get 3y is equal to x plus 1. And then we need to deal with the 3 here, so we divide the 2 by the 3 and the 1 by the 3. So our slope is 2 over 3. So what is the slope of a line perpendicular to that line with that slope? Well, if that slope is 2 over 3, then a line perpendicular would have a slope of 3 over 2 inverted with the minus. This is plus, so we change the sign to -3 over 2. And now we're asked to find the equation line through the point 4 minus 1, which is perpendicular to that first line here. So we have the slope of the line we need to find the equation of, and we simply plug that into the formula here, and we get y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So be careful here now, y is -1, so it's y minus -1 equals -3 over 2 by x minus 4. So we've y minus 1 minus -1 is y plus 1 is -3 over 2 by x minus 4. And then this is really important step here. We want to deal with this 2 under the line. So all we need to do, and all you have to remember, is we multiply it by both of those terms. So I have 2 times the y plus 1, and that gives me up here 2 times y plus 1. 2 times y is y plus 2 is equal to -3x plus 12. So we bring our -3x over because we want to have our equation something x, something y, and a constant. So we have 3x plus that 2y plus 2 minus this 12 equals 0. So our equation is 3x plus 2y minus 10 equals 0. Now let's verify or check to see or investigate or show that if points are on a line. Okay, so verify that 2 minus 5 is on the line 2x plus y plus 1 equals 0. You simply just sub in for x and y these values into that equation, and you find that you end up with 5 minus 5, yet that is equal to 0, so yes, it's on the line. Is 2 minus 3 on the line y equals x minus 5, x, y, sub them in, -3 is equal to -3, so yes it is. We're asked to show that as -3, 1, show that it's not on this line, x minus 3y plus 1 equals 0. So again, sub in, and you can see that you end up with -5, and that's not equal to 0 here. Okay, and then we're asked to investigate if the point 2, 0 is on the line 2x minus y plus 3 equals 0. By subbing in, we can see that the end result is equal to 7 when we sub that in, and that's not equal to 0, so therefore it's not on the line. Now let's look at finding the intersection of two lines. So here's two lines given here, x plus y equals 6 and x plus y equals 5, and from the graph we can see that the point of intersection is at 1 on the x and 4 on the y. Now we can use simultaneous equations to verify this. We write x plus y equals 5 and 2x plus y equals 6. We're going to nail the y, so we need to change the sign of all the terms underneath here, and we get x equals 1, sub that back into the top here, and we get y equals 4. Let's solve these equations simultaneously. X plus 3y equals 13, 2x plus 5y equals 21. So I'm going to multiply the top line by 5 and the lower line by 3, so that I'll end up with 15y here. So I get x plus 3y equals 13, 2x plus 5y is 21. So 1 by 5 and 1 by 3 gives me 5x plus 15y equals 65, 6x plus 15y is 63. Change the sign and draw the line and say goodbye. And we get minus x equals 2, so x equals minus 2. Sub that back into any of these equations, any equation of these at all. Oh yeah, sorry, not that one's a different problem. Any of these equations here, I've gone with the x plus 3y equals 13. Subbing in my x is minus 2, I get y equals 5. And the intersection point of those two lines, if we were to graph them, would be minus 2, 5.